What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Young Tony TV. And hey, we got a good video for y'all playing some Madden NFL 20. Let's get into it. And this is the career mode, y'all. I know it's my first time too. So.
Come on, set! 60 or! Go now! 10 logo! And 60 Pittsburgh! Let's go! 50 plant! Ready, ready! Here we go, here we go! 10 Tucson! Big River! Big River! Set! 8 Reed! Now! Ready, ready! 70 Indy! Five! Ready? 60 Outlaw! Go! Go! 30 base! Set, go! Set, ready? 90 Wolf!
Thank you.
Get it!
I messed up.
Ready? Shoot! Down! 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. Hit it! On the ready. Ready?
Wait. I messed that up.
Here we go. Set. AC Gator. Set. Huh. Come on. Set. Ready, ready.
Wait, what? I must have no teeth.
Ready.
Okay.
Big River. Big River.
Whoa.
Let's go now. 18 Gator. Now.
Easiest pitch and catch. And you do that tonight.
Don't get overwhelmed, and then we rely on the defense to do their part.
Wait, hold on. This is a joke?
All right, look, Coach just wants to put him in the best position to succeed.
No, this ain't high school ball, man.
Man.
All right, this is the semifinals. If we go out there and simplify, they're going to destroy us. Come on, this is crazy, right? Right? Agreed. Coach needs to wake up. I'm ready for this.
Man, forget about him, man.
Listen, I don't care how much you played, you're a leader on this team. Leaders, sometimes they have to do what's right, even if they don't like it.
What you mean, bro? That is...
Got it, Coach.
Okay.
I got you.
Yeah?
Like, that's some bullshit, bro. That's the final game, too. Like, bro, what? Like, bro, coach, put me in the game. I gotta make a sacrifice for my team. Come on now, don't just put anybody in. They might not know what they gonna do. I'll tell you, heard me? So, put me in the game. I still don't know what to do because this is my first time. Ooh.
Well, outside it's a rare Texas snowstorm, but we are indoors here at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And tonight it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Oregon Ducks taking on the Oklahoma Sooners.
What's up, bro? Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Who are you?
Thanks. Means a lot.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Yeah.
Who was that?
For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
I feel like we got that.
Here's a 1st and 10, Oregon.
Oh!
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Going to go with Keller here.
Oh!
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. The Oregon Ducks looking for that elusive first national title. Of course, they've been in the National College Football Playoff before behind Marcus Mariota following the 2014 season. And they beat Florida State that year before falling 42-20 in the championship game. First play away. Here's 2nd and 12. Running it with Easley.
Oh, man.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Oh, man. I think I could do good with
A
it.
first collegiate snap forthcoming for him as the Sooners have it 1st and 10. They will let him throw here on the very first play. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice. Get ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Things look little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the
3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start.
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. How about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams.
They're trying to cheat, bro. How the fuck they all the way right there?
On their toes and getting a big stop. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now this is Keller. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him. It's like,
rush coming, and he's taken down.
Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Let's go.
Teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. And this one is right down the middle. And that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Out is the Oklahoma offense, ready for their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Oklahoma, such a proud football tradition, seeking their 8th national title. They were winners 3 times way back in the 50s, back-to-back champs in the 70s, and then added titles in 85 and in the year 2000, but they haven't won it since. Back to throw now. 2nd and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I think that's an example of how the game speed is different than in practice, because in practice, you might not be going full speed. A lot of guys in shorts coming your way, so it's going to be a big key to see how he adjusts to how the speed really picks up in this game and if he's able to get rid of the football.
And think about it, Charles. That's the first time he's hit the ground with a sack since his high school days. He played a couple spring games, but those were non-contact for the quarterback.
Yeah, they're wearing a different color jersey. No one hits the QB, even in the spring game.
That makes him now 0 for 2. Here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind.
Now they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
I mean,
they fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. The Ducks come up now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Birch, and it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Woo! Getting serious.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. But Charles, so much of this offense the last few years centering around the combination of Marcus Washington and Isaiah Streets. Streets saying Washington's like a second brother to him. And, of course, many know the story. Isaiah's older brother, Ezekiel, tremendous athlete in his own right, but lost too soon to leukemia a year ago next week at the age of 20.
And that is really a gut-wrenching story, as you know. And you look back at their high school days right here in Texas, just outside of Houston. Zeke was the star quarterback, a 4-year starter, 8,000 passing yards. Isaiah, a year younger, he was the receiver. The two of them told recruiters, you know we're a package deal, so if you're coming to get us, you're getting both of us. And Zeke actually recruited by both of these teams playing here tonight.
And the two had dreams of playing for a national championship together, and now Isaiah with a chance to fulfill at least part of that dream. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Oklahoma, remember, so many years, this was a running football program with a wishbone offense. As you think about all the great running backs to come through Norman, but in recent memory, things have changed. Success has been found through the air, and they've been efficient this season. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the 1st quarter. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports.
What even let me throw the fucking ball?
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Back to throw here. And that will be incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the 1st half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this 1st half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They'll set up to throw. Got his man. It's the All-American Isaiah Streets.
1st down, baby. That's
They've
what we
been burned
need.
twice already on 4th down, but
boy.
the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Open man here, Streets. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Let's go.
16 yards. A little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. They'll roll him out right. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Oh,
the three straight incompletions,
we had
that hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. Again, he'll drop the throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. First week of the preseason, probably not the pass, the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Yeah, no probably about it, because that's not what you want to do to try and impress your new coaching staff, try to impress your locker room, and most importantly, yourself. Probably spent all night last night saying, don't throw an interception early. Make sure you take care of the football. Well, now he's got it out of the way. Hopefully he can just settle in and move on.
And the first
did I catch that?
play of the drive there is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
They'll run with Keller, and he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Only a yard of the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on third and a tough 9.
Okay.
On third down, Birch. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down. So touchdowns on their first two drives, but looking like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first two drives, they got run over. Now, finally, got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance. They're getting off the field.
Let's go! Let's go!
Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Second and 10. And that'll be incomplete.
Bro, what
shot as
the
he
fuck
tried
is
to pull
that
that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. So fourth down coming up. What do you expect?
They've gone for it time after time. They haven't punted yet. I don't know what's right anymore.
And look at this. Another fake. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 50. Birch will look to throw it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted. but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Oh, a dazzling catch there by Streets. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
Bro,
the throw took him a little too far at second down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there we go.
Damn, bro.
He's sacked back around the 28.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop.
Oh,
and
come on.
one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 18.
No.
Defenders giving chase.
No,
I don't think they're going to get there.
Fuck.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Third down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great.
Yeah, that's what we got on the screen, y'all.